Hey guys, what's up? It's Camray and you're watching Camray Music TV. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe down below to my channel. Like this video, share this video with all your friends, and comment down below as we move through this review on your thoughts about this episode. So this is Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 5 episode, I don't even know. So if you guys didn't notice, I did not do a review last week. It's been hard for me to stay interested in this season because it's just a lot of fabricated stuff going on, and it's hard for me to believe a lot of it, so therefore it's hard for me to review on it. But you know what, I picked this show to do, so I'm gonna stick with it. So we're just gonna omit last week. We're gonna act like we just had a sick day. All right, so without further ado, let's move on into this review. Tiara meets up with Brooke at a park and they're talking about everything that's been going on with her, sharing how she knows Akbar, and Tiara Marie, it just doesn't look convincing. She's covering her face like this. They're laughing and giggling about Akbar, how he picks girls up in the stores and he was rubbing his hand through Brooke's son's curls. And did anybody else just think it was weird? Like, not only is it weird that everyone knows Akbar, but it's also weird that we're telling the story and nobody feels like, it just seems fake. That's what I want to say. It just seems fake. Question though is, just like we saw when the whole sex tape came out, Tiara Marie was still hanging with Akbar, remember, because Milan Christopher got mad about it because he was confused. He was ready to run or die with her and go out and fight him, but then he was like, you're still hanging with him. And so that's when Akbar posts the video of him talking to Tiara Marie as she's laying in the bed, and I don't know if they're joking around or whatever, but this is post. This is after he's posted the sex tape. This is after she's found out about the wife and the girlfriend and him trying to get her on the sleazo bus. So I'm just like, Tiara Marie, what are you doing? Like, you're not looking good out here. We get introduced to this guy named Marcus Anthony. Looks good enough, but it's really about Apple Watts and her having to do what she has to do to make her money. So she's doing what she gotta do in this video, and Amber Zirconium is there. And y'all, the more I look at Amber, I'm wondering, how old is she? Is she 18? Like, she looks very young, just lots of makeup on. Anyway, they're working in the video, they're talking about Rockstar, and it leads up to Apple Watts looking at Amber Diamond, or Amber Zirconium's mother, as a manager of interest. So Amber invites her on down to the house. She's like, yeah, my mom's really good, you should come on down. It is doing a low-key album, like a listening party. So she's about to release her album. She got all her friends in this little warehouse looking place, and Donatella has set it all up. She's singing her heart out. No doubt Bridget can sing, no doubt Brooke can sing, no doubt Moniece can sing, no doubt Tiara Marie can sing, but all these women keep up a lot of mess. And you know, when you're in the industry, Lyrica too, when you're in the industry, I'm not in the industry, but my girl Beyonce, who is the epitome, when you're in the industry, you cannot be caught up in all that in order to be successful, because people just don't take you seriously. So maybe that's why these women aren't flourishing. I don't know, we'll talk a little bit more about that later. I was talking to Moniece about Tiara, and if y'all remember, Tiara and Moniece used to be really good friends, but Moniece, you know, they was trying to make her go to rehab, but she was saying no, no, no. So Moniece is like, she don't know if she want to get back cool with Tiara Marie, because in that situation she felt like she was smothering her. So are we even sure that she wants her to come back? But we see later on that Moniece and Brooke are at the press conference. Jay Will walks in a little discreetly, whispering to Moniece about LaBrittany and how he didn't get the opportunity he wanted. They use this as a moment to slander LaBrittany. Now, I don't think LaBrittany's the best in the world, trust me. She has some really ratchet ways, and I don't quite understand her style, and it's just a whole lot. But I don't know why she deserved to be talked about like that, Moniece, when Jay Will gave her an opportunity. And she'd be a fool not to take it if she's a flourishing artist. You know, she's trying to get her name out there. And just because you didn't make it, because you made a decision. No one said that they didn't appreciate what you were bringing to the table, that you weren't talented, but they wanted the one with all the clout because it's a pride fest. That this is where we jump around and twerk and have fun. This is not where we want to rap about or hear about all of our struggles. And you know, that's for something different, like a woke fest or Black History Month remembrance or or a Black History Month parade, or you know, something like that, you know, a rally, or you know, there's a time and a place for each type of talent. And at the Pride full of rainbows and fun and gumdrops, we need you to be, what's it, Candy. We need you to be Candy. One thing that Moniece said that I did not understand was when she said if LaBrittany is a friend, she'll drop out of it. Okay, now that's not a friend. If LaBrittany is a friend, she may speak up for you, you know, she may offer you some type of solace, or if she feels like, or if it looks like you're really being wronged or discriminated against, or it's racism or it's sexism, ageism, anything like that, okay, I'm with you, arm in arm, we walking out. But really, when you came at her later on, because we're gonna go ahead and skip to that, when you came at her later on, J. Will, and you was clearly hating, I mean, you want her to quit this show? Why? Like, it was too much. And their whole little banter back and forth, it was just so, I mean, J. Will's dramatics kind of startled me a little bit. They weren't funny to me. They startled me. And then LaBrittany too. I mean, she's obviously so light. They just picking her up, and you know, I just seems so doggone ratchet. And it's not like ratchet in a classy way, which is bad, but it was too much for me. Art also sees Moniece at this listening party for Bridget, and they decided they're gonna work together. Now, the history of Moniece, I know that she can sing because I've heard her. She's beautiful also. So I don't know why she hasn't popped as an artist. Now, we are gonna go ahead and move. We'll talk about Tiara's, we'll talk about Tiara in a minute. We're gonna go ahead and move into this session later on. So she's talking about having a session. Brooke's talking about coming, you know, when Moniece brings it up later in their at the pool, okay? So Brooke comes to the session where Moniece is at with Rockstar. Now I'm reading Moniece. Now I know, the only reason I know this is because if y'all don't know, I studied music for about 3 or 4 years in college. I've been singing since I was like 8. And so watching her, I kind of know exactly what was going on, okay? So she's in the booth at first singing it straight. It was pretty, but there was nothing exciting about it. It was very boring. Okay, there's something to be said about somebody who has talent and who can sing. You just sing it normal, you sing it straight, you don't add anything to it. That means you're not adding personality. That means you must be self-conscious about something. So as soon as he was telling her to go back in, even when she was singing like over it, you can tell she has a pretty voice, but she lacks a lot of confidence. Now, I don't know if someone told her that she couldn't do it. I don't know if someone told her that she doesn't sound like this person or whatever it is. But she got intimidated quick, especially when Brooke walked in. And I can say that even when I used to sing all the time, you know, and then people would tell me to sing, I would never want to sing because people would tell me to sing. It wasn't my own decision. And then when I started really coming into my voice and I really wanted to go off and do it, people would tell me, oh, you'll never be Beyonce. And that just kind of stuck with me, and that just made me feel like, well, I'll never be able to do it. So it kind of it kind of like nips at you in a way that it's kind of hard to explain, because it's one thing to say, I'm not going to listen to what people say about me. It's another thing to say, you know, I need what people say about me because I need to know the constructive criticism, and these people, their opinions obviously hold a lot of weight. So watching Moniece in this moment, she looked physically intimidated by Brooke and what she's about to bring to the table, and how she was picking apart her runs and picking apart her delivery of everything. So I don't know if this panic attack was all the way real. I do think that parts of her really does clam up and go into this fetal position because she just can't handle the pressure. Now, if it's pressure of, you know, I wish I could be that confident with my voice, but somebody along the way just told me that I can't do it, and I believe them. And it's so hard to get out of your own way on that stuff. I'm learning to do that now. Get out of your own way on a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff will come to pass. The Lord has already prepared a table. Your husband's in your corner. Let's go. You got it. But a lot of times when you've been conditioned over and over and over again to listen to the negativity about what you're trying to do, it can be hard. So I can't tell if Moniece, like, I really felt for her, because I don't think that it was a full-fledged, like, she's sick and something is for real happening with her mentally. Like, I don't think it was that. I do think that she was just shy and she just felt intimidated by Brooke. and Brooke kind of came off as a mean girl. Rockstar was making fun of her. Brooke came in there and sang over the song that Moniece was working on. So it just seemed like Moniece was saying, like she was trying to be shady from jump. And I can't stand girls like that. I cannot stand girls like that. They're, you know, God makes them for a reason, because you need the competition. You need girls like that to show you the little bit of that you need to take your humility, you know, and be modest about who you are, but don't be so self-conscious. And you have to be more self-aware and know what you bring to the table. And it's very hard to learn. So I'm hoping Moniece can learn it, because every time she breaks down, I just feel like she's just so hurt. And she's just been let down so many times. And I just wonder, I know it's not too late. And I know that all she needs is, you know, people to boost her and for her to see what she has to offer, because it's so sad when you cannot see what everyone else sees. We'll get back to this Teairra Mari press conference. They're discussing the entire revenge porn situation, okay? So Lisa Bloom comes on and explains what that means. You know, anytime somebody posts something that's intimate between the two of you for everyone else to see as a way to get back at you. And this is the time when Xena, the warrior princess, comes in and says that she dropped the tape. And Teairra Mari doesn't believe her. She thinks it was Akbar. But it's just a lot of moving parts and a lot of details that are lacking here. Just like, you know, they were so upset with Nikki for not being there. And Nikki's talking about her sick father who's in the hospital. But Nikki was on the couch with Paris watching during the whole press conference. So I'm confused. Moniece could have made time to be there. Paris don't like to get caught up in legal stuff. But, I mean, if you're sitting there supporting your friend, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand what is going on here. But anyway, they're all at the press conference. You know, big ups to Brooke. Like I keep saying every single episode, she looks good in every scene, down to the lipstick and the eyeliner and the lashes and the brows and the hair. I mean, the braids look good, the big ponytail look good, the baby hairs look good, the bangs look good. Everything looks good with Brooke. She keeps it cute every time. I appreciate it, boo. Not only are Paris and Nikki watching during this press conference, K. Michelle is watching too. And K. Michelle says she gonna get to the bottom of this, because she wants to work with Akbar on some stuff, but she's not gonna be working with him if he's like this. So they meet up for a little dinner, okay? And Akbar is trying to shoot his shot and recruit her for the team as well. And K. Michelle quickly shuts it down. But you start to see how charming and charismatic Akbar is and how easy it is to fall for him with those eyes. But you know what? That hairline would throw me off. I would not be able to do it. Akbar, just cut it off, because it's got like a swivel. I don't know what's happening there, boo, but you gotta stop it. Okay, but they're discussing working together. After they get done with that, you know, he's all smiling, cheesing in her face, and I'm getting sick. I don't even remember if they end up deciding that they're gonna work together or what. I don't remember, because it was just that pointless. Ray J and Princess Love with this Labor of Love show coming on. While Ray J is extremely entertaining and Melody is just the most beautifulest child I've ever seen, I'm not interested in seeing their antics on a show. I'm not. We'll see how many people tune in, just like we weren't that interested in Stevie J. Princess is just not that entertaining to me. Ray J, he's entertaining, but just weird, right? And random. She's having this boss brunch, and does she do this every month? Y'all let me know out in LA. I feel like she had a boss brunch at the beginning of the season. But anyway, this is where we find out that Nikki has stuff going on, and everything don't revolve around you, Teairra Mari, because you know Teairra and Moniece roll up on Paris and Nikki at the show. You know, y'all watched it. This is just a little review, okay? We're not doing the whole play-by-play. But Nikki's trying to defend herself, and she's like extra defensive. So I can't tell. Actually, I can tell, because we saw that she was just sitting there with Paris during the thing. So when nobody's sick, or maybe her mind, maybe that's what she meant. She didn't want to be stressed with Teairra's stuff when she got her own stuff going on with her own family. I can understand that. But just flat out lying and saying that she was with your dad when we saw you on the couch with Paris, I don't know. Anyway, they hash it out, they duke it out, and they decide, you know, it's just a rough patch, and Teairra has misguided anger, and we're gonna get through this. We're your friends. We've all been through the revenge porn situation. Moniece has, Nikki has, Paris has not, and Teairra Mari has. So they say we're gonna get through it. So throughout the episode, they are talking about this girls trip. Bridget introduces it. Donatella, you know, she's obviously from across the pond, so she's talking about it. Each and every girl is going, seems like. The only one that's not going is Lyrica. That I could gather. But I just think it's so weird that Love and Hip Hop is having a girls trip with a group of girls that aren't that cool to me. I mean, I know that they do the trips on other shows, like they went to the Dude Ranch on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but maybe just this cast is just, they don't vibe well enough to me. So I don't really understand the girls trip. It's not gonna be the same as a Basketball Wives or Real Housewives of Atlanta girls trip. It's just not. Like, I see what you're trying to do, Mona, but it's just not on the same wavelength. Okay, so a lot of things happened this episode. I was trying to keep up with Twitter and my notes. You guys should comment down below on what you guys thought about this week's episode. It's gonna wrap up pretty quick. Basketball Wives just ended. I don't even know what they're gonna do to replace that. I hope it's not this Ray J and Princess show. It's gotta be something else coming on. But yeah, comment down below, subscribe to my channel down below also. My name is Camray and this is Camray Music TV. Like the video, share the video with all your friends on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Camray Music TV. And I'll see you guys next time. And it'll probably be the video about On the Run, because I went on Saturday in Houston and it was live. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.